So we are back at the world. So first thing I did when it was like, as I said, do the mission. So I just went to my ship and selected, and yeah, pressed deploy so I could get it. And I started going to the right when the thing loaded because I don't know, there could have been something interesting there, but there wasn't anything, so I just went back. Disappointed actually. Went in, started activating everything that I could because I don't know, maybe it will activate a secret or a secret item, and no. Kept exploring it. There was really basically nothing there. T- Till I pressed this lever, something just fell in there that I had to kill because it would kill me if I didn't. They were now spawning there, and yeah, they just kept coming, so I had to kill them. And that's when the shield really came into hand because it was very useful. It let me take 3 hits, so I decided to go over there, but never mind. I went down, but then decided to not go down and instead go up again. I don't know why. Just felt like it wasn't like the main path, so I would follow it. Apparently, yeah, there was like some houses. I found a space helmet. It was nice. And got attacked by this thing again. Like they're everywhere. They're like a pest or something. So just kept exploring and then realized that was a main path, so I just came back through the whole thing and just got this shotgun from it. It was pretty good. It had sticky mines. Yeah, it did like 35 damage or something each each blast. So then I ended up just circling around the whole time, but it was worth it because I found a piece of lore and some spacesuit leggings. So yeah, kept exploring, found some blueprints, which I used to get more craftings. Went up and then got to the place where I was. So now I could go there and continue exploring the thing. Uh, yeah, then I just went down there and pressed this lever. Apparently, there was like this guy that I had to fight. It was kind of tricky, not gonna lie. Almost died because I got stuck into him, but like, that didn't matter. I killed him first. So I just kept looting the place. There was like these guys, like survivors, hiding there. Killed some more of those, cause, well, yeah. Then went down this huge pit, and apparently there was a boss fight in it. At first I didn't knew what to do because he wasn't taking damage, until I actually pulled a lever. So this boss fight basically works like this. You need to push the levers so that machine like cannon that is pointing at the big crystal, it shoots in it, and it's the only way to damage it. You need to do it 3 times, so I've tried doing that. And managed to kill him pretty easily, actually. Then this guy came out of it, I don't know why, and he dropped his fucking eye. and some shields that I not not those hand shields, those that lets you have like more HP. Okay, so he dropped it, two shields and his eyeball. It was a weapon apparently. It just shoot out lasers and throw a crystal that exploded into shards that also exploded. It was pretty good, honestly, and quite overpowered in my opinion. But like, I won't use it that much, so it's fine. But yeah, it's a pretty good weapon in overall. Just a little bit weird that you're holding a giant eye. So then equipped one of the new shields, the one that I like the most. Then activated the machine so I could just, well, get the crystal and completed the mission. So I went over there and repaired my ship because apparently to repair all the damage that the ship had, just had to trade this one broken crystal. Logic, I guess. And then went do some missions. We're there. Like, remember that lab guy? I had to give him some ingots and I could like go over there and do the mission. Eventually I had to buy some gold ingots because I didn't have enough. Then did this mission that turned me into a ball. Eventually I just got it ready and, well, just went back and, well, got my crafting stations back because I had to change planet. So yeah, because now that my ship was repaired, the navigation now is, well, it works now. This time it actually works. So I could move around my solar system and eventually out of that solar system, which was nice. Then the thing just the the story mode girl thing gave me the mission to scan out things, and I eventually did that and started scanning everything, include. And then when I was finished, I came to this penguin, which I accept a mission. Apparently, he let me use a mech. So it was a pretty interesting mission. It was pretty simple, just basic parkour to get used to the mechanics of the mech. So I could, actually use it. He gave me the crafting session for the basic one and also the basic mech itself, but I didn't knew that at the moment. So then I went to the other mission that I declined last time, and it went pretty well. It just had penguins with guns and one had a tank too. It was weird, definitely a bit. It was pretty neat. And then the boss just appeared out of nowhere and started shooting me. And then I realized I did no damage and I shouldn't be there. So I ended up just trying to fight it because I had no other option, even though I did mediocre damage. And just almost died quite a few times. Eventually I got him to half HP and he just started summoning things, which was even harder, and then eventually just died. So I decided to come back later when I had better gear. So then I upgraded my manipulator model and went to a desert planet that was over there, near it, and realized there was tungsten in there. So I went in and used my mech because I had found out I had it, and just kept exploring with it because it had like a permanent hurricane that just made it quite impossible to just walk and barefoot. You just get pushed by the wind. And there was this house in the way, so I had to dig through it. And I just went to this village that I found. Everyone just kept saying the same thing, so I eventually stopped it interacting with the NPCs. They had this cool spear trident thing. It 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 was pretty good. It was a rare one, and it inflict like electricity damage, which was pretty good for the start, I guess. It had a special ability that let me teleport in. So it was really cool. And eventually found this huge tower. I know it was pretty big in my opinion. Then this guy that was like getting the door stuck, so I just looked the place, and he almost made me die of fall damage because of it. So I just decided to leave, and there wasn't much more in the place because, well, it was just a desert after all. Yeah. So then I just kept exploring and eventually just started using the wind in my advantage just so I could go very fast, but just started falling off mountains too. Then I fell into this place. It was like a Japanese like place. It was pretty cool, not gonna lie. It was a pretty nice place to be in the middle of the desert. Everyone was really nice, at least the dialogue said so. And it was a really cool place. It had like all these yeah, it had like this, I don't know what these rooms are, but they were just cool, I guess. They had a lot of books though. I guess they really like books. So then I accepted this mission, and yeah, it just told me to kill an outlaw that was around and summon this other guy that helping me fight it. And yeah, I just eventually went to him and started killing him. We both just started hitting him, but he had a lot of HP, so it kind of took a while. I suppose I wasn't supposed to do this mission yet, so eventually he just killed my friend. So I just started really wanting to kill him. I don't know why. Well, to be fair, he was an outlaw. I had to kill him anyways for the quest. So yeah. So then I just eventually killed him and went back. So I could get the prize of the mission. It was like a bag. It gives random stuff. Then I came across this little biome full of tar and oil, and I swear to God, these Americans are going to have to buy this game just because of the fucking oil. So then I just um went get the oil from one of the lakes that had, and then just I circled around the planet and just came back to the start. So I decided to go mining for tungsten. Apparently, it's this white triangle ore that's tungsten. It's what I'm looking for right now. And found this dungeon. It had bandits in it, so just killed them and looted the place. It wasn't much to do. I just was kind of bored and I was mining. Found a better spear. It it was uncommon, but it did more damage and did like this rocket boost thing of electricity. It looks like it doesn't do much, but if it's something that propels you and you can use it infinitely and you fill it in uh well a reasonable amount of gravity, then that means that if there's zero gravity, you can, or a low gravity, you can really be useful there. So then I just came back and just smelt the things, the tungsten, the ore that I had gathered, and just started looking through the craftings. So eventually I just came to the planet because some were too big and just placed them there to see what I could make with them. Or maybe upgrade my crafting stations. I upgraded a few, but wasn't much. So eventually I just explored this forest planet. There was this girl that was just attacked by purple dudes. Eventually I just killed them because, well, why should I let them kill her? And she was apparently a trader, a traveling merchant. I bought a bowling cone from her. It was pretty funny. I could just place it on the ground and then hit it to get it back. So yeah. Then I found this ruined lab. At first I thought it was like an active lab, but then I eventually saw the roots and took and decided to take a lava lamp, uh, a brain in a jar. I don't know why that was there, and a fucking glass bottle of wine that is probably so old that is now just sulfuric acid. Then I just went down there and kept looting, found this weird door thing that was nearby. So I just went to go check it out because I know what it does. So I just rushed into it because I didn't know what it was for, so I just thought, eh, might as well do some risk. It was apparently just a parkour course with some bandits in it. It wasn't very hard. Like, I could just lure them over to fall into the lava mostly. Found another spear and this machine pistol. I decided to use it with my normal pistol, like dual wield them, and it actually looks quite good because they both look a little bit the same. Then I kept exploring the lab, but eventually just there wasn't anything else to explore in it. So I just exited and kept exploring the surface. And yeah, then I just kept going through the surface to the left, but there wasn't much. So it was like it wasn't that much interesting stuff in it, at least for now. So I just kept going. Got attacked by these cute eggplant things. Just kept exploring. Eventually got to new biomes. Got attacked by bandits, which was something. It wasn't like very hard to deal with. So yeah. So then I just came across this little tribal village. Uh, yeah. They are part of the quest I'm supposed to do. So it was actually quite nice that I had gotten there. So I just kept inspecting the objects there. So I don't know what inspecting actually do, but like, yeah, um, I don't know. I just kept doing it, especially the green ones because those are for the quest. And eventually, I just exit the thing because I had explored the whole thing. So just kept going to the left until I just stopped. Yeah, until I just, well, circled around the entire planet. So, yeah, I just started finding funny how I could shoot so fast with the machine pistol and the pistol. It kinda did a lot of damage. At least I think it does. And found this funny, mini, uh, helicopter thing. I know, it's a little spaceship for the action world. It had like this merchant in it. I just went there and inspected the stuff and exit because it wasn't too big, and then found this like healing water. So I stood in it and just to heal and then bring the some with me. Just kept exploring to the left. I came across another structure. This one didn't just had these guards at the entrance, which like I had to fight because obvious reasons they were attacking me and I wanted to go through. It wasn't much in there, just some more dudes to fight. It was interesting at least, it let me finish the quest, so I guess it was cool. And then I came back to the outpost, to the Ark, so I could complete the quest and see what it does. And apparently I got a mission from it. So next time I come back to the game, I'll go do that mission too.